Mean cards. Yennefer Conjurer. Order damage the highest enemy unit or units by 1. Cooldown 1. So this card is a pretty basic card. You know, all these cooldown cards that deal 1 damage to a unit and then have cooldown 1 and either damage a unit by 2 if a certain condition is met. Well, this card can damage the highest enemy unit or multiples, if there are multiples of those, by 1. So if you're playing like a sort of mid-rangey deck, sort of like a wide deck, this card can be pretty devastating. But at 5 power and 10 provisions, this usually just gets killed or capped off. Plus you need a really long round for this, plus you need to play this very early, which makes these explosive engines not that great, since the long round also means your opponent has more ways to deal with the card, and by the time he's done that, your value might not have exceeded the 10 provisions. But we're still gonna try this card out, see if we can get some damage going with it. This is the deck. It's Second Wind with Renew onto Yennefer. We want to go as much Yennefer as possible. And I also was considering picking monsters to use Cairnthir on Yennefer, but that takes way too long, and if my defender is dealt with, the Yennefer just dies since she's just going to be 1 power. So I chose to go with this Skellige route, where I basically try and Covenant of Steel into Yennefer in round 1, and then Renew and Second Wind in round 3. Basically, that's the idea. If that is actually going to be possible is a whole different story, but still it could be quite effective. You can still use Renew on Wild Boar of the Sea and Second Wind on like a Greatsword or something, since we also do play Greatswords. But this obviously takes out a lot of provision, since Renew is just such an expensive card nowadays. It's pretty much our like upper echelon is just like 10s, 12s, and 14s, and the rest is just a bunch of mid-range stuff. You could also consider adding Decree instead of Morkvark, but I just like Morkvark more than Decree, even though Decree does create a bit of consistency for us. And yeah, that's the deck, so let's see if we can conjure ranked with this. Oh, Syndicate is our first matchup. That's terrible. Syndicate just obliterates us with control. I mean, let's just try still. We can still try, of course. Okay, Giga Scorpion. We got a raiding fleet. We go first, don't we? So I think just playing this first is fine. Stunning Blow could be good if he plays like a Slice Seductress. So I guess I get rid of Savage Bear. Okay. Not too shabby, honestly. We're missing Yennefer, obviously. But is it bad that we're missing Yennefer? I guess I can mulligan a Greatsword. Okay. No Yennefer. Guess we just gotta go for boats. We're gonna thin out all our boats this round, since we also have raiding fleet. I think I'll play Covenant of Steel after he poisons something. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, Imke. I kinda just... I mean, I can just get rid of this really quickly. Actually, I can also just use Stunning Blow on it. That's fine. These two boats do hold quite a lot of, like, potential in this round. But he can yoink one now with Philippa, but that's okay. Okay, Saul. Well, Saul, we can give, like, Bleeding. So just deal, we can deal damage to the Spender rather. But actually dealing damage to this is also fine. I'm also going to activate my Lamp Djinn. Maybe Tactical Advantage isn't that bad in this case. Yeah, maybe I'm going to change this after this game. I don't think Lamp Djinn is necessary. Okay, there's his pass. I mean, we forced out, like, Saul. That's pretty good for his long round. Now we just want to find Yennefer for this round, and then you can play her for next round as well. So I think I'm just going to start with Covenant of Steel. Okay, we got Morkvarg. Still no Yennefer. He has 2 coins, so playing out Freya for the Uncrate Longship isn't too bad. Would obviously be better if we had Crow Mother, but as I said, the upper echelons of this deck are a bit too expensive to afford Crow Mother. Okay, he's got another Street Urchins. I think I'm gonna just Covenant of Steel now. Okay, that's poison. Oh yeah, we can kill this with Donar, that's okay. Okay, yeah, let's traffic her. That's alright. I'm just gonna play this light long ship and float it. We got a lot of control here. We can renew for Covenant. But I think I want to renew for like Wild Boar. Alright, there's that. We're just gonna take the damage here and just smash this. That was quite a high tempo play. We might have to answer with Boar at some point here. Okay, there's Slice Seductress. So what if we Boar now? I think I Giga Scorpion this. Yeah, we're not in a good spot here. I might have had to just go for the long round here, but yeah, I guess maybe the long round would make more sense. But then he just plays for the scenario, and we're not happy about that. All right, Mata.
Do not make me beg.
He's prolonging the round. I think at this point I just use this and smash my boar. This should be okay for us now. He needs 8 points, yeah. Alright, there's the Madame. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna pass here. Get out the Madame. I mean, he got out my boar, but we were gonna play boar anyway. Oh, and also Borzodi. Oh, his hand must be really good then. It's like Azar as well. Yeah, Azar could be a bit problematic. Okay, Ermion. What does Ermion give me? Ermion gives me a Delirium, which could be pretty powerful against Azar. And there's Yennefer. Okay, okay. Oh, we can actually brick Ermion if we mulligan here. Maybe like a greatsword could be pretty decent. Please, game. Ah, of course. Of course. The 2-point Ermion. I knew it. I kind of needed a greatsword though, so yeah, I mean it's bad. It's definitely bad. Of course it is. Like, but I had to risk it. There were a lot of cards we could have drawn instead of that, but in the end, we get unlucky. Okay. That's our Delirium then. Okay. There's Passive Flora. Now we're just gonna second wind. Do I Freya res the... I think I Freya res Longship. Okay. He's already played Philippa, but he can still... Oh wait, he can't kill this with Blood Money. He's also played Borzodi already. What form of like control does he still have? Morels? Yeah, Morels. Morels would be the answer. Alright, this is gonna be slow and steady setup here. Oh Jesus. Oh, this actually takes away value from my Mark of Arc. Maybe I should just replace Mark of Arc with something else. I think now I can just play the dead Ermion.
Gods protect us.
Maybe his last card's like a Sea Jackal. Ah, a Sea Jackal. I see. I messed up. I shouldn't have hit this at the end. I could have gotten 3 extra points there. I mean, I play Mark of Arc last and play Boat here. Oh, Savola is his last card. Oh, okay, nice. So we do get a pretty good Mark of Arc here. Alright. Target this. Shoot down this. And we still lose. By 6 points. Ah. Yeah, I guess without the Ermion brick, we actually would have been in a good spot there. Alright. Playing Arrakis Swarm. With Yennefer, this could be okay. It could be okay. Now we just have to find Yennefer. That would be fantastic. We got Covenant, though. Do I like this hand? I guess I can get rid of like a Savage Bear. Savage Bear creates good carryover. Do I need... I guess Light Longship's also kind of good. Stunning Blow's kind of ass, though. Alright, sure. Ah, no, I still have Magic Lamp as my stratagem. I mean, he's gonna kill this, right? Like, Predatory Dive. If not, then I just play my Covenant of Steel here. Although I kind of would like it to die. Wyvern. Oh, jeez. Well, can he eat the Wyvern? I mean, he might just eat the Wyvern, but that's okay. Then we just play Morkvarg. I mean, I don't mind playing for Morkvarg this round. Okay, so he's eating this, which, as I said, gives me a pretty good Morkvarg. Do I take this Morkvarg just now? Or do I Covenant of Steel first? I think I Covenant of Steel first. Kill this little drone. Okay, so he's just Imbleriff that. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this now. He's gonna probably play A-Rush on this now, but that gives us a pass at least. Or do we want to pass? Do we even want to pass here? Like, I don't really see the need to pass just yet. I'm gonna Raiding Fleet, thin out the deck. I think I can still play Delirium. I mean, Delirium's not gonna do much in this match anyway. He's not gonna play like the Beast on like an empty row. Okay, Pugo. Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, Pugo. I think I'm just gonna give this bleeding. What's it gonna do? Okay, that's I'm guessing his Imlerith. Or just a Griffin. Okay. I mean, that's my Donar, right? That's always my Donar. Okay. ADC. I'm guessing for Goliath. Okay, now it's... I mean, we can play like Covenant of Steel. But I think this pass is fine. I mean, I don't... It's not great, obviously. We're giving him last say here, which is obviously pretty bad. Okay, what's he gonna do here? Let's play another one of these. Okay. We would have needed 4 points. I think we would have passed eventually there anyway. Plus, his last card is very likely Osril. So the odds of him winning on even is actually pretty high there. So we just keep these cards for now. Okay, don't want this. Definitely want this. And I guess we can, like, sort of play Greatsword as carryover. Oh, he's gonna keep bleeding here. Wait, what? He's gonna Glusty turn 1. Do I just lead her now? I need to respect the tempo. But I think he also has to respect this play. I'm gonna play it here. Alright. Beast. I mean, I could play Longship. Longship's okay. Gives me an engine. Can I hero pass? He's getting 4 more points. This is on 10, 14. I was considering hero passing there. But Osril, I would have obviously put Osril into the equation. Okay, so we can play Covenant of Steel and then Yennefer. Ulfheden could be okay. Oh, Ulfheden is very good actually. Would like my ship though. Ermion? What does Ermion give me? Ermion gives me Decoction. I don't want to have the same thing as last game, so I'm just going to keep this hand. I'm going to renew my Covenant and play for Yennefer. He's, unless he's like, obviously Predatory Dive. He might actually run Predatory Dive. I might have had to play this first. Okay. This thing. Sure enough. This is just going to zap him out of existence. Okay, there's Striga. He's already played Parasite, so I don't think he has another answer to Yennefer. Okay. Well, I actually don't really hit this. I think I'm gonna... I mean, I will obviously hit it. I'm gonna hit it with the Greatsword in mind. Osril. Okay. I think I just... Wait, hold on. That was a bit too premature there. I should have Ulfed in there and then Yennefer'd. I would have gotten more points than with this line of play. Imilorith. Is that enough? I'm actually not sure. Oh, yes, it is. Nice. Alright, nice. We beat Organic Monsters. Alright, Organic Monsters again. The last guy didn't play too smart, so maybe this guy plays a bit smarter. That was a good hand, actually. Don't need Stunning Blow, though, in this matchup. Stunning Blow's kind of whack. Covenant of Steel is interesting. I actually really like this hand. I mean, we don't have Yennefer yet again in starting hand. Okay, 2 great swords was better than 1 great sword. 2 great swords. So I could I just Delirium here, right? This is usually the Delirium play. Plays for more than just 2, obviously. I think that's like one of the only cards that actually trades with this, but it doesn't even trade down or equal. The only actual card that trades down to this card, like trades equally, is Sandstorm, but you're not gonna play Sandstorm. Okay, Beast. Beastie boy. Alright, I'm just gonna play my Longship here. I'm gonna play it real slow and steady, since Morkvarg into Greatsword is just bananas. Wyvern. Oh boy, Wyvern. We could kill that with just a simple Ermion into Decoction. Am I willing to do that? I can play it a bit slow. Actually, no, it denies him points on the beast, so I think playing it is actually not wrong. It's also the most value I will probably get out of Decoction. I could have also Decoctioned the beast last turn, but I think this is fine. Okay. Nah, this is gonna grow 1 more then. Alright, I have to watch out for his plays here. I think I can still play Light Longship. Because I can still win this round. 2 cards. I think I'm favored in the long round. Plus I have a good renew target in Ermion now. I think I play my Greatsword here. Ping this down. He's gonna parasite. Okay, I thought he was gonna parasite the Longship. Alright, so I'm 19 points down here. That's not too great. Alright, how much is Boat? Boat actually, it's kind of bad that this is damaged, because this is like 0 with Boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Boat is 12. I mean, with a great sword, it should be good. Yeah, it's good. Alright, he's passed. So I can't get more damage. But this is enough. Should always be enough. Whoa, this was kind of late though. Okay, well, this is still enough. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. Almost messed up there. Almost messed up there. Almost goofed it on the beast. We're just gonna play for a long round against this. Because that, I mean, if we draw Morkvarg, we should always be good here. Okay, Renew's not too great. I mean, Renew can be boat. I'm gonna mulligan this. Alright, I want Yennefer and Morkvarg. At least one of the two. Alright, no, I don't want you. I don't want you. No, please, Morkvarg, yes. Now Yennefer. Oh, baby, that is so good. That is actually so good. Alright, play front row. I'll go Ancrate Longship. Then I'll go Covenant of Steel. Then I go Yennefer, and then we should be good. Because, like, he still might have, like, Predatory Dive, which is why I don't want to play this first. Alright, sure. I mean, better on that than on this, right? I'm not going to use my my leader just yet, but we are looking in a pretty nice spot here. Oh, he's got Karathi. Has he played Parasite already? He has actually played Parasite as well. What can possibly kill this Yennefer at this point? He's already played Striga as well. Oh no, he hasn't played Striga actually. I can still lead her for... Oh no, he's banished it. I can't actually. Yennefer doesn't really get too much value here anyway, so I think I can just play this boat first. Oh no, my raiding fleet is bricked. I shouldn't have no, my raiding fleet. I forgot about that. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, dead raiding fleet. Let's go. Oh man, we bricked quite a lot this game. Or like today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so he's gonna eat this. Could be a good potential Morkvarg target. Alright, now I'm just gonna play my Yennefer at this point. I mean, she's not gonna get too much value anyway. Alright, there's Sabbath. I'm gonna resurrect a Greatsword here. Then play the other Greatsword back row. He's already gotten rid of most... Like, this is pretty much all of his removal gone. So everything that I stick down just lives. So I think I play Greatsword next into Renew Boat, since I have 2 in graveyard anyway. There's Osril. I mean, I could just Greatsword now, but I think I want to go for Boat first. So I'm going to resurrect this Greatsword, then renew my Boat, slap this Osril. Even though it plays outside of Morkvarg, there's a Striga. I mean, his last card's Glusty, right? His last card's always Glusty here. So I think just doing this is fine. Alright, I don't think Glusty's enough here. I mean, it's close, but, you know. We got a bit of more points here. Oh, we can't line up. I wish I could have lined up with this. Just not enough. Alright. Yennefer coming in clutch with the Greatsword, boys. Alright, last match is Precision Strike. Now that one's a bit more complicated since Yennefer can just die to Precision Strike alone. So let's hope we can, you know, Yennefer just dies. Alright, we have to sort of bait out a lot of him here. Yeah, but baiting out removal with these Ancrate Longships is so good. Yeah, that's actually so good. I like that so much. Okay, so he plays around the Gutting Slash, which we did mulligan. Might also want to force out like a Purify here. That's good. Movement's good in this case. Alright, there's one Rebuke. Do I resurrect this one? I think for the moment I just bleed this. I mean, I don't have Percival in hand, but I think I still bleed the Trained Hawk rather. To sort of like have him be scared. That's an Archer. I mean, Yennefer doesn't do much in this round anyway, since he has the armor here. Let's play my Greatsword now. Yeah, that's a Marauder. I like that, since I can just easily kill that with Donar. I mean, this gives me no value on my Greatsword, but it's still good value on my Donar. Tree and Boar. I'm just gonna use the Savage Bear here. Give me some passive points. Poison. I'm just gonna play my second Greatsword. Fair. I would love to keep playing this out here. I mean, how much is Yennefer? Yennefer essentially just plays for 5. It's just not enough. Oh my. I would have loved this last round. That would have made me so happy. No Defender. I think I have to keep sort of meh. Do I rather go for Dimon or Longship? I think I'd rather go for Dimon. And he's actually had another movement. Okay, I'm gonna have Freya's Blessing a Greatsword. So if he kills this, we just play Yennefer. I mean, he probably is gonna just use like leader pings for it. Man, Defender would have been so busted here. He's just, because he's just gonna kill this with leader ability. Is there really much I can do here? Like, he's just got bronze cards and he's still sort of keeping up here. Playing into poison is kind of stupid here.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
And I don't think Morkvark's gonna get a lot of value in later rounds, so I think I'm actually just willing to play him here. I mean, this is the point where he just, like, completely goes nuts. This has to be the part where he just completely goes nuts. And it's also the part where I go completely nuts. Okay. So he's second wind for the greatsword. He can't kill it with oak. We're just gonna do this. And how much is Morkvark in this case? This is 3 damage, so 11. Oh no! Are you serious? Morkvark wasn't enough. No, that's so bad. Alright, sure.
Yield now.
He still hasn't played Oak. He still hasn't played Barnabas. Yeah, Yennefer lost us this game. If it was any other card, we could have won, but we didn't. Boat would have won as well, I think, yeah. This is a bit too reactive for my liking. Oh, jeez. No, what is this hand, man? It's just whatever. I mean, we could have drawn into Ermion, which would have made things a lot worse, but still, this is pretty bad. He's got everything, right? He's got all the good cards now left. He's got Call, Fauve. Oh no, he already played Call. He got Oak, Barney, and a few Dwarf and Elves. Yeah, this game's over. Alright, I'm gonna kill this since it just denies him points on Barnabas. And it also kills a unit. I mean, does he have 2 points in his last cards here? 2 points! 1 point for each card. I mean, one's Oak, one's Barnabas. Or like, Morlega. He actually plays Etriel Morlega. I mean, his last card's Oak. It always was. Okay. Now, in these 4 games that I played with her, I don't think I actually ever targeted more than 2 cards with her. So, that makes her ability pretty weak. But if you pair her up with greatswords, she could obviously be a bit more detrimental. But why would you pay 10 provisions for something as insignificant as a sort of dim and light longship, which is pretty much the same thing as this at the end of the day. And I mean, the major problem with this card is pretty obvious. Since the card is only 5 power, it gets dealt with pretty easily with just a Thunder. And if it's a 10 provision card, you don't want a Thunder sort of trading up to it. And this is a pretty control heavy meta right now, which is why it's good to play this with greatswords and like the whole Skellige engine package, so you can sort of wait for this card. But as I said early in the video, you kind of want this card in a long round to set up your zaps and make sure that you get max value out of this card. But that's really hard to really do. Even at 10 provisions, I think it's pretty hard to get more than 10 points out of this card if this card mostly just dies, which is why I actually played Renew in this deck, because I just accepted the fact that this card will die a lot. Yeah, this card probably will not see the light of day anytime soon, so it's gonna remain a meme card, and I hope you did enjoy this episode of Meme Cards. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.